Hey everybody, this is Andy here, aka Montolio, and we're back for round 4 of Vintage League, and we are playing You Are Ragavan, Sprite Dragon deck, and currently sitting 3-0. We're playing against Simsy, who I did run into earlier today when I was playing Five Color Shops, and they were running, I believe, Bug. So, I'm not sure how we chalk up against Bug. The one nice thing about our deck is that we do have Wastelands, which is pretty good. Or we have basics, excuse me, to help mitigate their Wastelands somewhat. So that is helpful for sure. All of that said, right? Like we've got a one lander. We are on the draw. I mean, I'm going to keep this. Looks like a solid hand will roll. See what they do here. Okay, so is this a turn one death, right? Yeah. Um, I think I have to let that resolve. Let's hope we draw land off the top. That would take a fair amount of pressure off me. Okay, great. I think I'm going to cast Ragavan here. I suspect what they'll do is Wasteland and try and cast a Tarmogoyf. I'd be disappointed to see a Tarmogoyf come into play, but it is what it is. Sadly, the Deathrite Shaman is pretty decent against my Dread Horde here, but we do have ways of killing this. Yeah. Okay, so they're not gonna, they're not, oh, they're attacking. Yeah, I'll take your damage. Another one. All right, I think I'm gonna fight over this one here. Hmm. Well, let's see what we're dealing with the Ragavan here. Deathrite. Well, I can't. I guess I can freaking cast that, can't I? That's pretty funny. I think I'm going to Ancestral myself here. Okay, so we're facing down an Oko, but we can Pyroblast that Oko. Okay. It also involves them having to tap down. So I like our position reasonably well here. I mean, they may strip mine us here. And they did, okay. And that's not bad either. So they're going to cast a Collector Roof here. Yeah. So they don't have any more land that I am aware of. I'm going to attack him with Ragavan, force the block. I think this is fine. If I had a Bolt, I would go after the Deathrite anyways. Are they just taking it? I guess I can't use these. What did I exile? A Delta. Guess I'm going to Time Walk. Kind of punished for fetching that way, perhaps, because I need a red source. Let's see if they want to do it again. They must not be too worried about the collector roof, or they must be not too worried about Ragavan because of the collector roof. I mean, the treasures are pretty amazing if I can get them to work. But they might take the block here. I mean, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cast the Dread Horde and hope that they don't hit a land. My opponent's tanking pretty good here by the looks of it. That was sweet casting a Deathrite off my Ragavan. This card has been very impressive. If you're just logging into this particular match here and you haven't heard some of my previous commentary in this set of videos, Ragavan has been pretty much the all-star of this deck so far. I mean, that and Sprite Dragon, but I have cast a whole bunch of stuff off Ragavan today, and the mana does matter that you're creating with treasures. It's pretty great. Okay, there we go. My opponent's back now. I think they might get in here for a block, but maybe they're just happy to take damage. I don't know. And gambling with what I'm taking off the top of their deck. Misdirection. I cannot cast that one. Well, I'm being a little bit proactive here with this line, but because I have the Ancestral in the yard, if they miss on land here, um, particularly a black source, they can't remove my Ancestral, so they've just conceded. Okay. Good win, good win. I think Relic's pretty good against them. I mean, Collector Roof is obviously a thing, but they're citing a Collector Roof against me. They're not doing it right. I mean, they didn't even see any artifacts out of me that game. Um, I could see cutting a days. Their Wasteland deck, I do like all my basics there. Also could see bringing in another Pyroblast. It depends what we're cutting though. I feel like our deck is pretty set up here, so maybe we don't need all the Pyroblasts. Maybe I'm just good with 2 Pyroblasts. I don't know. I kind of just like every single card in our deck, to be honest. Pyroblast just has to be better than Taves on the draw. One of the things I've been most happy about with this deck is the basic land count. It's been really good. Okay, this hand I think is fine. It's keepable based on the back of Relic. It's going to make their Wastelands a lot worse, or their Deathrite Shaman a lot worse. And Tarmos too, yep. Hmm. I'm going to Wasteland them just in case they're weak on land. I'm going to be able to play my basic mountain next turn. Okay, they are not weak on land. I'm a little bit nervous about a Leovold here. But I don't think we can do much about that. This is a little bit of a nombo with Tarmogoyf in play. There is a world, though, where I can set it up, where I block the Tarmogoyf and remove everything from the graveyard. They might Assassin's Trophy this right away, because I can't get any value out of it. Hopefully we don't see a Leopold come down. That would be problematic. Okay. Actually, Misdirection was a really decent draw, to be honest with you. I think I'll cast a Channeler here. I mean, the reality is it's going to pump the Tarmogoyf up for a time, but, building myself up to this dig through time is no small thing, so love that Nombo way with the basic mountain and the volcanic. Huh. I can take a damage here. There's no, I can't, I guess I could force this to happen, but it would come at such an expense. So something's coming here. Leovold, I think, is the card that scares me the most. And looks like it could be. Or Oko. Leovold, yeah. Permanent. Yeah, Relic is not even any good anymore. Okay. Well, Leovold is very problematic. I need to find a Lightning Bolt or a... was a decent draw. Actually, no, it was not a decent draw. Okay. Yeah, Leovold was the card that was making me nervous there, and it did come to fruition, sadly. Yeah. I mean, it probably was okay. I really don't want them to start to find a wasteland here. If they ancestral, it's bad, but we do have outs here, and filtering is a pretty reasonable thing here. We're gonna bottom that one. So we're making the goif a lot bigger. I'm gonna see if I can make a trick happen here. I think this is unlikely to work, but I guess it depends on what they have. If they have another spell here, it's pretty bad, but does it work? Very nice. I mean, that's a major victory in itself that we got rid of that Tarmogoyf. That thing was going to cause some serious problems. He shuffled, which is good. Thoughtseize. Yeah. I can't do anything about that. Probably going to take misdirection as my guess. Rainstorm, okay. There's no way they're attacking, are they? Oh, wow. That's good for me. There's no point in brainstorming because I just got to put all the cards back. So building up towards mhm. I'm contemplating gushing here. Kind of like to bring my Mystic Sanctuary back to my hand, to be honest with you. See what they do. Let me draw a card. All right. I wonder if they have a counter spell here. I mean, let's delve. My brick drop. Yep. But helping us dig towards that bolt is no small thing. Should I take their green source? No. Leovold triggers. What's the chance they have a fawn? Bug normally runs one fawn, but I think it's just higher risk on top and let them. They have more Flusterstorms than they do fawns in the deck. Yes, I could pay for a Flusterstorm if they don't have anything else, but I think this is worthwhile because I can recur the spell. Play around days. I guess I could have used a channeler there to pump that up. use cast another channeler. Does it work is the question. Misdirection. Yep. Mm. We tried. We'll be able to get it back with the Sanctuary next turn, perhaps. We are one spell type away from Delirium. What would we like? I think a Time Walk would be nice. An Ancestral Recall would not be nice. A Pyroblast would be good. Probably a Time Walk would be our best draw, because it would practically kill them. Well, there's a sorcery. I could burn it. I can't draw a card, though. That's the problem. Yeah, I think I just have to bide my time here. I mean, the likelihood of me winning this game is not great, but we are hanging around, which is not too bad. All right, let's try this again, huh? Hard cast force, yeah. Do I like Dark Fading? Question is, does this work? Ragavan actually might be all right, you know. Like, this is lethal next turn, right? So they Assassin's Trophy one of my guys, and then I dash in my friend there. Yeah! All right. Talk about an improbable comeback. These channelers are pretty sharp when they get going. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button if you're enjoying, guys. That was a great win.